Yo YouTube, my intro just went viral. Well, yo guys, what's up everybody? How y'all doing today, man? You know already it's your own boy Marlon. I'm here again with another brand new video. Under Armour should be giving me a paycheck. I've been wearing a lot of their shirt in my videos. You know, it's like I'm advertising for free. But anyways, guys, today we're going to be talking about the Native American people and their culture. I don't know too much about their culture, but I'll try to do my best in sticking to the subject and put it out there on the line. Alright, guys, you know the Native American people, they've been here for thousands of years. They've been living on this land. When the European settlers then moved to America, they come and explore for a period of time. You know, it wasn't all fine and dandy when they arrived here. Winter hours were tough outside during the winter time. A lot of people died from how cold it was. A lot of diseases they brought in with them, and a lot of the native people caught it, and a lot of them died from all these diseases. And more keep coming in, and you know there was a lot of different native tribe that was living here in this land. After European settlers they come in, them and the native, they weren't getting along over time because they wanted to take over most of the land and all the resources. There was a lot of wildlife here. The people them could live off the land. The Native Americans, they did have it down to a T where they could survive outdoor, living in teepees and hunting and living off the land and whatever is here. Now, if you should go back in time right now, it would be hard to live off the land because a lot of the land, the animals that used to run these lands free, a lot of those animals are now extinct or close to extinction. The wildlife population is nothing that it used to be here anymore like it was hundreds of years ago. So anyways, you know that the Native Americans, they lose the battle with the fight with the British when they move to the US. With all the Europeans, when they come over here, them and the Native Americans, they had a battle going on over landmark and whatnot, and the Native Americans, they lose the battle because the British, they had guns and stuff like that. The Native, they only have bow and arrow, and they could only shoot so far. So over time progressed, all the Native people were taken off the land of where they were originally and put in places that the Europeans wanted them to be. Places that was out of their will, that they didn't want to go. Places where there is no resources. You know, here in America, there's a lot of reservation. I don't know if a lot of you people out there who's not from the US are familiar with reservation. I'll explain what it is to you. There's a lot of Indian reservation around here in the United States, and these reservations, they are isolated out in the middle of nowhere. Way out in the prairie, where there's flat lands, no trees to see, nothing close by, in hundreds of miles away. Some of them are living 4 to 6 hours away from the closest town or from the closest city where they could get a decent job so they could be able to provide for themselves and their family. The Native American people have pushed close to extinction. They have pushed close to a place where they've gone through depression tremendously, where a lot of the people have turned to alcohol and drugs and addiction from methamphetamine and other hardcore drugs just to get themselves away from reality, even for an hour or two, just to get a high, to get away from reality. Because in the native culture, or in the native communities, I would say, there's a lot of native areas that are within city limits, but majority of the native people are living way out in the reservation where the European settlers that move in have built these houses and put them. And where they're living at, I've been in one before, and it looks worse than a third world country. I was shocked when I went out on the reservation and see the life of the reservation. A lot of the houses are falling apart. There's no trees. There's just open land. There's no shade for people in the summer. There's no jobs out there for them to do. The only thing that is there is a few convenience stores. So those jobs are minimum wage or even lower. Those are not jobs that can sustain your family. And that's a lot of time the people in the US will complain about the Native Americans and been on the system, they've been getting food stamps and all of that. But I understand the reason why a lot of them are on these government assistance, because where they have put them, there is no way that you can survive out there. If I get put out there right now, it would be tough for me to survive, because there's nothing close by where you could get a decent job. You'd have to travel 4, 5, 6 hours away to get a decent job that you could make a good salary off to support a family, pay the mortgage, car note, and so forth. So nobody's gonna drive 4 to 6 hours one way to get a job, and then it's 4 to 6 hours back. And it's hard if you're in the pit to get yourself out when you're in a pit with smooth sides, and there's no way you can get a grip to pull yourself up unless somebody come and help you out of that pit. You'll be in it for the rest of your life. So I wish that these reservations, one day America will come to their senses and get rid of all reservation, and then that all the people in the country unite and live in harmony with each other, and that we all here, our nation and generation to come, could get together and act civilized, and each one could able to provide for himself, because everybody get a fair shot of survival, a fair shot to do the best to your own ability in making preparation for yourself and your family, and to provide a home for yourself and your kids. And so when your kids grow up, or you have your kids, they don't grow up see the starvation and the suffering that you have been through in a country that everybody could be living a better life. That's what I have to say about the reservations. The reservations are ungodly, and they are cruel places that was designed by the European settlers that move in here, and they should get rid of them all. That's my piece to the American people. Love you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know what you think about all the reservation them all over America. They are the poorest place on earth. Let me know what you think. Love you. Peace out.